Greetings, Mike here with the Administers. Where do you want to go today? Rambling? For the ramble session and the rambler? Feel like rambling. Really feel like rambling. I got triggered. I got to ramble. David Byrne. He had a house. He had a song, "Burning Down the House." He was burning down the house. Come on. Apropos. Double entendre. He had another one. What was that other song you had? Oh, come on. Drop Me in the River. Drop me in the river. That's baptism. Burning down the house. That's the transformed mind. Happens in the fiery furnace. Third ventricle. It's where the pineal gland sits in waiting. In the head. Transformed mind is what we're talking about. COVID had one. If you see Ovid, you'd know COVID had the transformed mind. The battle is for the mind. You're getting beat up. They are beating you up. Blue bloods. Jabs. There was a thing called Geritol. Hey, I'm Geritol. Thing called Geritol for iron poor blood. Probably worked on 85% of the population. 85% of the population has iron blood. Iron Man. 15% of the population has copper blood. Copper top. Guess which one has more immunity? Copper. Copper makes blue blood. Has nothing to do with it. Yeah, might. Horseshoe crabs. Hey, you want to play horseshoes? There's a horseshoe crab. Actually milked the horseshoe crab for his blue blood. Dracula. That's why they want to play with yours so badly, so quickly. Give you a jab. Put some toxins in there. A concoction of toxins. A concoction of toxins. Jab is bad. Jab bad. Stand on the scriptures, you know. There's some papers. Books of them. They've been edited and corrupted, but hey, you can't cook the truth out of the scriptures. Don't care how much voodoo you think you can pull in. Divine. Conjure. Constantine was a con man. Wordplay is the name of the game. Taught us the letters, not the spells. Spell checker. Got any spell checkers? Because you're under one and you haven't checked out yet. Jump some ship, matey. I'd be in this program if it wasn't for the fact that 4 years old, I found out the world lies to you. At 4 years old, I found out the world will lie to you, and I didn't trust it from that point forward, or I'd be in the program. Simple as that. Took me a long time to get out of the program because I didn't care. I quit caring, you know? You can carry on or you can quit caring. Karen will get pissed if you quit caring, though. But I had to quit caring so I could care over there. Carry on over here. You quit caring over there so you can carry on over there. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Four eyes. Yeah, David Byrne, burning down the house. And then there's the other guy, Nielsen. I really like that stuff. The jump into the fire. Flame boy, jump into the fire. You know, the lake of fire is actually frozen. It's a freeze frame, baby. Yeah, the lake of fire is frozen. It's a battle of fire and ice. Jump in the flame, though. You know, be in the fire. If you are the fire, you're free. Freeze. Free and freeze. You all freezed up and seized up. Know anything about a kneel and the pineal? Or are on your knees? Are you just there on your knees? A kneel. Who walked on the moon? Nancy Sinatra or those NASA guys? I wonder. Oh, well, I wonder. Computer graphics and CGI and GUI. Got any gi on you? What's your gi? And no guitar to play. How's that song go? Sitting in a van. Sitting on the highway in a broken van. Thinking of you again. Think I better hitchhike to the station. What station? What frequency? With every step, I'll see your face. Like a mirror looking back at me, saying you're the only one. Can't remember the lines. How do those magicians do it? Oh, musicians. Magicians. Of course they are. Muse. I'd rather get my news from musicians than from television. Those newscasters, those spin casters. They have one agenda. It's to control your mind. Doing a damn good job of it, too. Kind of like that percentage of blue bloods. I think maybe let's see, maybe 12 out of 1,000. Could be 12 out of 100,000. Get it? See through it. See through the mayonnaise. Extra mayo. Now, I think I'll take Miracle Whip. Let me just whip up a miracle here because first miracle, water to wine. Yeah, let's get in here. That's meditation. That's letting the levee break. The DMT. It's the DMT zone. the living waters, the milk and honey of the promised land comes from the pineal gland, indirectly. Because you've got to align the crystals. They're Captain Crunch. Align those crystals. And the endocrine system will manufacture the DMT. Beatles weren't singing about LSD. They're singing about DMT. Roll Away the Stone. They're singing about DMT. The Levee Break, DMT. And In the River Flow, DMT. Take me to the river. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Get on that high-flying disc. Discs. The Egyptians like to wear that sun disc. COVID is the coronavirus, you know. They want to call it a corona. They want to put a corona on it. Well, the corona is right here. It's this crown ring of light that you have in your head. If you can get to it and find it. It's called a crown chakra. You got any Royal Crown Cola? Royal Crown Cola would be DMT. Back to DMT. Got to go 7-Up here. See, go 7-Up for the Royal Crown Cola. You've been condimented. Mustard's an emulsifier there. Mean Mr. Mustard. It's yellow. Fire. You got any gray poupon? See the gray alien, he's up the middle. Not black, not white. He's gray. That's Jesus. He's in the middle. He's the gray alien. White socks and red socks. Holy socks. Yeah, my socks are holy. I better wear sandals. Hey, where the rubber meets the road, been vulcanized. You know, we go to Star Trek with this one. Whatever that thing is. You know, I've got these Viking hands. They don't really work as well as they should. Pulled too many ropes. But shipping the mint, that's what we do, so we're still at it. Still at this. Ship business. See, this is the Chinese Year of the Ox. Get your chin strap on. Got the China chin strap. Let's refer to the chin strap for a moment. And I think they're going to quit that mandate here. Mandate. They're going to quit that mandate here in Tulsa today at 5. But then there's some businesses that are such geniuses. They say, well, we're going to continue this. We're not going to stop. No, you're still going to wear a mask in our place. Well, why don't you guys just be a little more blind and follow just a little more bullshit? I mean, when you can't see the bullshit, you know, when you can't read the writing on the wall, when you can't read between the lines occasionally. It's hard sometimes because, you know, the zombies are brain dead and the Nazis are blind. So you got those two we're dealing with. And they only get their news from TV. You know, they can't open a book and do any research or even check out YouTube. Because the information's out there, you know, we're swimming in information, drowning in ignorance. The Matrix, I fly through it all the time. I just take this magic carpet ride right through it. Right through the golden eye. Do y'all realize that this blood thing, let's go back to the blood thing, because there's X and there's Y. You know why? You know the Yoda, small baby Yoda, little bitty character. Smallest character in the Hebrew language is the Yod. Now, if you go to the, I think it's the Sadeh, which is a Y, made of Aleph is Sadeh. There's a tsunami here, a boy named Sue. T means light. Mary makes the T waves. Waving. Just a waving. So we can create a tsunami of fire and destroy the world with fire. Flame of mind. The divining serpent that is the Vatican divined their way, you know, divined the situation we're in. They pulled the strings to get us here. Pulled your strings, pulled mine. Been doing it for 2,000 years. They're really good at it. They have this head start. On us, you see. Who's in your head? And where do you see me? See me. See me valley? See me in a valley or on the top of the mountain? I used to sell aircraft. I think on the 3rd of July, I sold an airplane in Orange County to a lawyer. Really cool airplane. But flying it back home that night, got to see fireworks all across Los Angeles on the 3rd. It's pretty cool. Pitch dark out there over the ocean. Fireworks over the city. I think it was Simi Valley. We got to see some finale. Seems like that was a beechcraft. Beechcraft. Sunny beaches. Seaplanes and farriers and, you know, the crossover. The ferry takes you over. The farrier does horseshoes. And you got pilots though. Pilots and navigators. Navajo. See, we talked about the Navajo and their Dene. They got the Dene, the Dine. And Jethro Bodine. So the Dine's an enlightened person, the Dene. Enlightened. Really, enlightened means you don't know. You know that you don't know everything. That's pretty much enlightened. But, you know that you just scratch the surface. That you start digging around on a subject and it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Well, it just gets deeper. Well, what we used to say when we were kids, we'll dig to China. And bulls in China closets. That would be me. But I'm not going to break anything. No, my heart was broken once, so, you know, I damaged goods. Some of these breaks you don't recover. Ever. You live with it, deal with it. You think you put it in a little box and it's gone away? There's plots and there's subplots. And there's a subconscious mind. And until you can get in there and change that and mess with that, correct that, you're stuck. Sticky wickets. Oh, better check my temperature. Look to the left and cough. Yeah. Hey, you know that joke we got going on there? There's a joke we got. We won't mention any names, but you know the joke. You know, joke. Old joke. Where'd she keep his balls? They're all split up. Some in this purse over here, some in that purse over there. You know, I wanted to go some direction with this earlier, and I remember it kind of vaguely, but we got so far off of it. I don't know if we can get back on track or not. I don't know if we can get back over there. We might be able to. I think it had something to do with that ferry, the good ferry, across the river. What was that song? Mercy? Ferry across the Mercy. Oh, and Maggie May. Get on the Peking Ferry. You're feeling Mary on the Peking Ferry. Feeling Mary on a Peking Ferry. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. I'm feeling Mary. You like Mercedes-Benz? Thank you there, Von Benz. Thank you, Benz. Don't think so. Told you about the Subaru. Su means you. Baru, crocodilian that's equally at home in the land on the water and likes to lay and wait and ambush its prey. Subaru. But see, the Lamborghini, the Lamb bore it for me, and there's a genie within. The genie within. You know, Odin had his ravens, Hugin and Munin. That's thought and memory from the cosmic consciousness. The unified field, the unified quantum field, the green pastures. You gonna lay there? You wanna lay in the green pastures? Yeah, out in the wood with Odin. Single-eyed God. For rest of life. You go to Eden for your garden of delight. Trip the light fantastic. But it's out in the wood with Odin for rest of life. Don't get gummed up with your chocolates. Chocolates in a box, chocolate. mention the Choctaw, Chakra, and the Seahawk. It's all there in Choctaw. Just like Potawatomi. The Potawatomi. Now, Ptah was the first spoke. Egyptian. We're going Egyptian again. Gnosis. Gnosis. Ptah, first spoke. We even say patui when we spit. What? What? W-A-T-T. What up, doc? What? You know, that's frequency. What? W-A-T is a church, a circle, a place of worship. It's a monastery. Monastery. Om is the sacred Hindu sound of creation, the Atman. And that's Adam. And Adam and Eve are in everything, everywhere, forever. And I is the single eye, the mind's eye, the third eye. That's Potawatomi. You got the flame of mind. Fire Lake. And the Yellowstone. Yellowstone. Fire rock. See the liver waters from the fire rock? Pineal gland sets you free with DMT. Yeah, we got to go there. Have you been there? Have you been there yet? Been there yet? Preachers are typically a hindrance because they don't go there. They don't want you going there because they'd figure out that giving your mind over to Christ is the tithe, and they wouldn't be able to fleece the flock quite so well. See, this information's free. It's a free-flowing deal. It's a gift. It's a gift from above, heaven above. You shouldn't have to pay for this. But you do, in a lot of ways, because if you don't know it, you're paying for it. You're paying for it because you don't know it. That's what they depend on. It's the program. It's the beast system, see? Let's just call it what it is. It's the beast system. It's all over the world. Education? Yeah, formula. To be the workhorse in the beast system. Dangling carrots. De Beers does the diamonds. I told you P is joy, remember? P means joy. Now Budweiser knows something about that. Because on a night of beer, P is king. P king. Back to the P King Ferry. Feeling merry? P is king when you're on Budweiser. The Buddha knows what he's talking about. Buds on a vine. Got any buds on your vine? On a Peking ferry, we were feeling merry. Yeah, there's a lot of joy in a pea. That's why it means joy. There are no coincidences. Come on. I'm wearing my turquoise today. Am I Turkish? T does mean like. You are? That's ancient and original. That's really what that means. Qua, 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 qua. Got your coiffure. Do a hair flip. Back flips and hair flips. I think I've rambled beyond. I've rambled beyond. Bond is beyond, you know. And Jethro is a double knot spy. He's so good at it, you'd never know. But the dying, the enlightened person, emulate the one. The creator, I'm going to call him Thalem, you know, the Roman Catholics want to call him Jesus because that's Jupiter Zeus. His name's Thalem the Lamb. His name's I Am. His name's Earth, Air, Wind, Fire. His name's Aquarius. Got a lot of names. A lot of names. Dropping names. Just drop the names. That's the last video. There's a lot in a name, you know. My name's Mike, and my key is the way in. It's middle C. No guitar to play. Sitting in a van. Get your Vanguard. What about a Vanguard? Blow your horn. Beep, beep. Honk, honk, honk. Key of life. And it's the key in the Cherokee. Yes, we see it. Is the next t-shirt. Yes, we see it. Is the next t-shirt. We'll have those available. I think you may like them. Once you see it. Yes, once you see it. You have to see it to believe it. It sweetly helps. Once you see it, you're a Noah. You know, once the levee break, you're a Noah. And just like prognosis, I've never been to Prague, but I've been to Oklahoma. Now, like prognosis, there's a G in there. But a G is a C plus a 7. And 7's divine, see? You gotta go around the mountain sometimes. Those wild horses wouldn't drag me away. See, Mike, actually M is symbology for the horse. Symbology is everywhere, and it affects the subconscious mind. So subconsciously, you're being triggered all the time and don't know it. A lot of triggers out there, and they're going to get you one. We're going to make sure there's one for you. They're looking for them on a daily basis. You'll see that too. You'll figure that out. It'll come around one of these times. Oh. Click. 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 I haven't clicked lately. I click a lot in a couple of these. Who do you click with? You know, back to that blood type stuff. You know, I think it's the, give me a second. It's the iron blood. Is it positive or negative? It escapes me. It's probably positive. But you know, positives and negatives, and when it comes to magnetism, positives attract and positives repel, you know, same stuff repels. You know how that thing is. You know how it works. You know how that works. Opposites attract on the physical world. But up here, like attracts. That's why I can walk in a room and feel the air come out sometimes. I can walk up to somebody, they'll take a step back. And I give them a lot of space, but they're still kind of, ooh, what was that? People fear me and they don't know why. Because they got too much negative energy going on to get it. I mean, some people just vibrate a little higher. It's their point. See, we try to do this. We make it a point. You have to make the effort to rise and reset the baseline. You reset the baseline above the heart, then you're in the zone most all the time. If they get it, they get it, and if they don't, they don't. But you have a tribe. They know your name. They'll find you, and you'll find them. There's fewer of us, but we're growing every day. That's the thing. You know, this is the tsunami. This is the ripple. It becomes a tsunami. But you got to go in there, Luke Skywalker. You got to go into the temple. Temple is within, the kingdom is within. So go in. Pop that pineal. Popeye. And let Popeye rule the world. Popeye and Sweet Pea, their pineal gland. That should be, you know, Popeye for president, Sweet Pea is his running mate. Remember Eugene rode Sweet Pea. Or, wait a minute. Sweet Pea used to ride around on Eugene. Eugene the genie. Eugene is the Jeep. And I'm a Jeepster for your love. No coincidences, people. Check out T-Rex. T means light and Rex is the king. See, R means ride, road. E, well, that's energy, but that's the essence, the quintessence. And X is the cross. Write it. How many rights to right or wrong? Or how do you right or wrong? How do you right or right to right the wrong? Rituals. America was built on ritual. Let's get rich on America. They do, and they did, and they still are, and they have, and they will. It's okay. There's enough for all of us. They just greedy. There's enough for everyone. You can't run out. There is no lack. There is no lack. Do you be in lack? Do you be lack? They're always trying to do this black, light, white thing, and put this guy against that guy and that guy against this guy and make you afraid of this one and this one afraid of that one. That's what this COVID thing's all about. Oh, fear the guy that didn't wear the mask. Oh, fear the guy that doesn't have a shot. Shot in the dark. A shot to mess up your DNA, your RNA and your DNA. You ain't playing that with me there, homie. I tell you, it's an IQ test. Don't let them play with your DNA there, Danny boy. Tribes of Dan, Levites. Hey, I can levitate. I'm a Levite. And I'm in Levi's. Blue Jean Genie. Blue Star. Oh yeah, I'm a Blue Star. Oh yeah, and there's the sun. I'm a Blue Star and there's the sun. Yeah, we got these t-shirts, by the way. So I'm in the t-shirt business. I have a t-shirt ministry. Put lines on t-shirts. Here's a few. Some of them say something, some of them don't, but they're typically spiritual in nature. So, you want to support the eye ministers, we'll get that going. And we start a movement. A tsunami. We start our own little tsunami here. Flame of mind. Catch the fire. Because we got cosmic jet lag. You ever heard of that? Cosmic jet lag? Jet lag on a cosmic scale? That's what it is. It's jet lag on a cosmic scale. Huh. Well, this was fun. It's always fun. Yeah, it's a fun guy up there. There's a fun guy. Back to the DMT and the fun guy. Lichens. DMT zone. If you'll learn that first miracle, water to wine will change the world. Be the sommelier of the day. Vintner extraordinaire. Right out of thin air. Yeah. Yea, though there are olives from coast to coast, anoint not yourself with that oil, for there is one within. That's what you need to know about the olive within. Got a pyramid in there too. Like I mentioned earlier, the dura mater and apia mater, that's hard mother, soft mother. That's where you go to the mat, Matthew. Mark my words. Got to get your mind right, Luke. What we have here is failure to communicate. In John 1, Johnny, be good. See Revelations? Yeah, those are battles in the mind. Just like Star Trek. Those are battles in the mind. Oh, but I've flown through there. And you can too. You can see it if you go in. Hell, you can watch your immune system attack a virus. I've seen it. I've seen the fire ants, the fire show, the golden eye, the island, Tinkerbell. Yeah. Small faces. The golden eye and the silver platters, they're all there. Band of gold. And when lightning strikes, see, that's lightning strikes. Yeah. It's energy, man. The shock of Ra. Crown shock of Ra. Raiment. 7 steps to heaven. But you can skip a few if you start above the heart. Quit living in Kur, which is hell. We can have hell on earth, we just gotta get there. The furthest journey is from the head to the heart. The hero's journey, you know, he arose, and there is a hero's journey. It's in there. Take it. Take it sometime. Arc over. You know, you gotta arc. Popeye was a sailor man. He arced from the left hemisphere to the right. He left the hemisphere. They'll get left behind. Got to go to the right. To the right, to the right. Right ascension meridian. Random access memories over there. Ram, the higher mind. The bull is the beast, the lower mind. And that's what must be sacrificed. The lower mind. So be high-minded and take the high road there. That's all we got to say today. I don't know, maybe not. We may come back a little later this afternoon and do more of this. Sometimes we get on a roll. We have a role to play. And you do too. Do you know what it is? Everybody's got a cross to bear. The bear is my spirit guide. Bear with me all the time. Knights of the Round Table, you are every one of them. Be every one of them. You to be. All you gotta do is be. Just be. You're perfect as you are. Gotta stay low key, you know. Low key. He's the trickster. With that, we'll be back.